Hello, and welcome to Let's Pour with Patty. Thank you so much for joining me on this wild and wacky ride as I experience the joys and share with you the wonders of creating with fluid art. Stick around, let's have some fun, and as always, keep creating. Let's pour. 48-inch by 24-inch huge canvas. I'm all out of my reflection swipes or mirror swipes. I don't know what you want to call them. That's what I call them. And I've had this envision in my head for a while now, and it's time for me to get it out on the canvas. So that's what we're going to do today. I mixed up a whole bunch of black paint. Now I am desperately low on black paint. So this is a mixture of Oxide Black by Amsterdam, and I mean there's Liquitex Lamp Black, there's Creative Inspirations Lamp Black, there's so much in here. Or maybe one's Mars Black, I can't even remember. So not only is this flow paint, base paint, whatever you want to call it, not only is it a whole bunch of different brands, it's also kind of a bunch of different colors because it was way too thin, so I had to add some other paints to it. So I added some Creative Inspirations Payne's Gray, and I added some Amsterdam Ultramarine Blue to kind of give it some, like cooler bluish tones to the black. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get my paint spread out as thin as possible, because after I lay down my colors and I swipe, I don't want to have to tilt at all. So I want to try to get full coverage with my black, and get as much of it off the canvas, make sure all my sides are covered and it's not too thick on the canvas, because like I said, I don't want to tilt after I get my colors all swiped out, and I don't want any cracking because I've left too much paint on the canvas. So got to get as much off now to save the painting later. Now, as you also noticed, I had a strip of green tape going down the center of the canvas. Well, that is my straight line that I'm going to use to lay out my colors. And I like to put that down to it gives me where I lay the colors down, the paint doesn't get too thick with the black, and also the color paint's laid on top. And also it gives me a good straight line to follow. So I like to do that. It just helps me in the end. And here I'm trying to, after blowing and spread it all out, I'm tilting it off just to try to get that excess paint off as much as possible. There goes that tape. And now I have a straight line to work with that I get to layer my paints out in. So I thought, first of all, oh, I don't want it too thick, so maybe I can just use these stirrers to do it, but no. I'm just going to pour it out, because also with only being one color per, section, I want to make sure I have enough paint to get as far as I need it to go when I do my swipe. So I'm trying to overlap each color about an inch or so from the last color, and we'll see how that works. And because I was worried about it just being one color, I threw in some gold and some abalone, just to get those extra sparkles and shimmers and shines. And now I'm using Amsterdam titanium white and Australian floetrol for my cell activator, and some Amsterdam copper and Australian floetrol for my second cell activator. And I'm just using paper towels to swipe. Just the key is to make sure that the paper towel gets complete contact with the paint, and then you just pull straight, nice and slow. So that's the hardest part, is going slow, really. And there's always sketchy there at the end. I like to try to keep it going all the way over the end. I don't want it there to be like a if you pause at the end, or you can, like, the paint can backtrack on you, and I don't like that. So I like to try to pull it all the way over the edge and keep the paint flowing so it just looks like it went right off the edge of the canvas. So I'm going to put some music on and let you enjoy this fun process, because it's the most mesmerizing part of the video. So enjoy. Ooh, loving this. Loving this. Oh my goodness. We've got so much beauty and gorgeousness going on in this one. I'm so happy with how it came out. I can't wait to show you what it looks like under black light, and I can't wait to see how it dries. So let's look. Unbelievable. It dried absolutely perfect. Nothing moved. Oh, I am so happy with this. The gold, which I cannot capture with my camera, but oh my goodness, that gold, when the light hits it, shines so nicely. And I love how it's just a hint of the colors. They didn't, like, the gold almost kind of took over, but the hint of each color is perfect and beautiful. and I love it. Get it from all angles. I'm still trying to get that shimmer that you can see from the gold, but my camera just doesn't like to pick it up. A little bit there, kind of see it glowing there. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. So loving this. And also too, if you want to see how I mix up my paints, I'm putting out a bonus video this week. Be sure to check out. I show you how I mixed up all my paints to do this painting, including the pigments. But here it is in the black light. What? The blue and purples don't come up very good, at least in the camera. But oh my goodness, those are amazing. That would look so cool in a club or something awesome. But yeah, loving it. So happy. I hope you like it too. I don't think I'm going to do anything else to this, but let it dry and then resin it. So let me know what you think in the comments. I am so happy with it myself. 24 by 48 inch. It's a biggie. Thank you so much for joining us for another week of the Creative Art Collective, brought to you by the amazing Taslima Maya Art, who had her video just before mine. If you missed it, go back and check it out. Then there's me, Let's Pour with Patty, followed by Casey from CWV Artistry. And Sheldon Briscoe of Shell Rock Art is on a break still. Playlist for today's videos will be in my description. I'd appreciate it if you smashed that like button, left a comment, and subscribed. And as always, keep creating, my friends. Love you. Bye.